fight win, we're gonna play Looney Tunes Back in Action on a small off chance.
That's a good game.
Oh no, Looney Tunes Back in Action.
I like that game. I don't get why you don't like it.
No, it's a decent game, but at the very end, you have like there's a literal like wall that and Bugs is like, oh, I guess you got to collect 40 more monkeys to complete the game.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, that's on everything though. In Paris,
quest.
you get
really annoying.
For you to go to Vegas, you gotta collect. No, for you to go to Paris, you need to collect like these monkeys so you can get out of Hollywood. For you to get out of Paris and collect more monkeys to go into Las Vegas to the casino level.
I understand collecting monkeys to go into the next area, but at the very end of the game, there's literally a wall block. It's just a giant wall. And Bugs Bunny's like, wow, this is kind of crazy how there's just a wall here.
Wow,
and then he's like,
hey Lois, isn't pretty crazy about a giant wall here that you have to collect a certain amount of monkeys?
Like a game reference, like just gaming reference. And then he's like, oh, I guess you gotta collect 20 more monkeys so that we can get to the final boss. But at that point, you've already collected so many, there's like only 20 left to collect, so you have to play the hardest missions in the game.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I didn't mind that when I was younger. I mean, I do remember getting stuck a bit on levels, but I do remember...
You know why they did that, right? Because the game would have been short if they didn't do that.
I will say, though, the game itself, as like a platformer, I actually really like. But just that ending bit leaves a really bad taste in my mouth.
All you gotta do to make sure you don't get that ending is to grind. If you grind, then it would be fine. You would have been fine.
But like, other than also the final boss is so underwhelming. It's like really terrible.
Is that boss like with Tweety board or something like that? Like
yeah,
a giant...
you play as Tweety Bird and like punch 3 times and then the boss is over.
Is that like the was it Sonic Unleashed fight?
Sonic Unleashed fight was way more epic because of the music and the and how long it took and stuff.
It was pretty
also,
epic.
You're playing as Super Sonic. Yeah. Oh yeah. I just unironically said epic accidentally.
Dude, when Sonic punched that one guy, that was pretty epic.
In that boss fight, you're playing as whatever his name is, Chip. You're playing as Chip in like this giant, like, I wouldn't say machine.
I thought Chip was like the bad guy in that.
Yeah, a giant temple or something, and then you punch perfect guy a bunch of times in like a punch out mini game, and then you play as Super Sonic and you blast through.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is the game lagging a ton? Jeez.
It depends on your PC. For me, it's doing fine. Maybe the game is just a bit too heavy.
Well, it's just this certain point, like this certain stage, just got really laggy.
Did you get to the Spider-Man like swing level yet?
Not yet. I'm on 2.
What's taking you guys for so long? I'm almost done with the level.
It's either 2-2 or 2-3 is what I'm on.
Same here. I'm on the level that I remember fondly still. I'm just taking my sweet time with it.
Okay.
I'm trying to go fast, but you're apparently going faster.
I don't even get why. I'm not even playing fast. I'm playing pretty casually.
My thumb is hurt from mashing the freaking shoot attack button as fast as I can.
I'm not even doing that. I'm barely spamming the attack button.
Rams has the game at 2 speeds.
He's just at a galaxy brain level, and he's got the perfect strats down.
When you said that, I just fell in the goo like 5 times.
Galaxy brain level. That's a real strategy.
That's a pure strategy right there. I gotta fall in the goo 5 times and go back to my last checkpoint.
You fall in the goo 5 times and unlock unlimited mode where you can skip 3 stages in.
Yeah.
I have 4 guns.
I'll still say this: the best Lilo and Stitch game is the one for the Game Boy Advance. We have to play that one day. I know it's a very good game. We should play it one day.
Although I'm debating whether I like this or that better. Actually, I really do like this game so far.
Have you ever played the Game Boy Advance game yet?
I played it a little bit and I died on the first level.
Yeah, but the game gets better. It's a lot of fun. It changes up the gameplay a lot in every level.
That's a good recommendation, though. It reminds me of Gunstar Heroes. So.
I mean, it's like Gunstar Heroes, it's like Metal Slug, it's like Contra.
Yeah, so just that type of game. Not so much like Contra, but like the other two. What are these?
How did I miss the DNA? How? Get back
Yeah,
to
the
Stitch.
animation on the DNA is a little bit
Actually,
weird sometimes.
to be fair, it kind of makes sense. I mean, you know how when you're traveling, like you lose skin, like in real life. One small fact for you, germophobic people. Do you know that when you go inside of a subway, 15% of the air you breathe inside those carriages are human skin?
Yeah. It's
What are you
delicious.
talking about?
He's talking about the DNA thing. He's talking about when you walk around, your skin just falls off and dies. And it's very microscopic, you don't even pay attention to it. So it makes sense why there's DNA everywhere, because it's from like your skin falling off.
I'm going to germophobes, by the way. I just got in. Anyway.
Wait, Germa 985?
Yeah, Joma falls, that's the next level.
And he falls over, and that's the entire level.
Yeah.
The camera is just ass. That's the only thing that I have against it.
I know, and it gets worse because the next few levels, the one with the city, it gets very tight at the platforming, and you have to use the camera, even though the camera hates you.
Since I didn't expect to be doing a live stream today, I didn't eat breakfast, that I'd eat lunch like 15 minutes ago, so now my stomach's just growling a ton.
Do you want to eat breakfast now?
I mean, no, I'm not gonna have you guys pause the stream for me to eat breakfast for 20 minutes, but... I mean, for lunch for 20 minutes, but...
You're not, but I'm gonna take advantage of it so I can win. The first time I stay in second place.
I mean, I might just, like, eat the popcorn at 3 o'clock, and that'll be both my breakfast and lunch. And dinner.
Yeah.
That's not very nutritious.
Who cares? I'm fat already, why not get steak?
I care. Eat something better. Get yourself some Popeye's chicken.
You're fat with a
I
PhD.
so want Popeye's chicken, it's so good. I've heard so many stories about it. I've never ate it.
You heard stories about Popeye chicken from Little Nicky.
And we don't have Popeye's chicken. I just like making fun of it.
There's a Popeye's chicken, but it's like 40 minutes away. So
You ever seen Little Nicky, Jam Master?
I saw it in my recommended. You can watch it for free on YouTube.
Yeah, Little Nicky, the entire film keeps talking about Popeye chicken and how Adam Sandler just wants to eat Popeye chicken every single day.
Oh, it's a massive like product placement.
Yeah, it was like a massive product placement. He has to eat Popeye's chicken to get like superpowers, so he can fight the bad guy in the end.
That's almost as bad as Dunkachino.
He's like, I can't do it. I can't fight him in a basketball match. No, you have to defeat the bad guy in the basketball match, Little Nicky. Here, eat some Popeyes. And he eats it, and he goes, it's delicious. And he becomes super strong.
All I know from Little Nicky is that apparently there's a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, there's a Game Boy Color game that's rated E for kids. You know, the kids want to play Little Nicky.
Isn't the movie like rated PG-13 or R or something?
Yep, it's rated R.
I have a thing to add to what you guys are saying. When I'm watching wrestling, because I'm using like a pirate website, I get a lot of like American commercials. I gotta say, you people have like very
disgusting commercials.
Juicy junk food commercials.
Yep.
No wonder you guys have obesity. Majority of you, anyways.
It's gonna kill ya. Juicy sauce, the sauce.
Jesus, a camera. Fucking A.
I like commercials from 1995
I like commercials.
to 2008.
I like the like late 90s to early 2000s commercials a lot.
Actually, does anybody remember that Progressive car insurance commercial they made around the time of Sonic Generations? So it had Sonic.
Yeah, I know that. The one with Sonic.
It's a really weird commercial.
Yeah. It's like, oh, here's Sonic. He has speed insurance because he speeds, you know? He's fast.
Oh. the whole point is like, oh, you know, how does the world look out of Sonic's view? And it has, like, and it goes into Sonic Vision or something, and everything looks cartoony.
Yeah.
It's really bad CGI.
And the other thing, too, is why would Sonic need car insurance? He doesn't have a car. He runs if he will.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he has a car in the racing games, but it's so stupid because he can run fast.
Well, it's because it's fair.
Because Mario Kart.
Actually, no. They wrote a line about that in the comics. There's like a tie-in with Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and they ask like, "Hey Sonic, why are you in a car?" And he's like, "Well, it's because it's fair. I'd beat everybody if I was running."
Also,
Then what about
I have a controversial take.
what was that game called again? Sonic R. Like, how does he do a fair race with Sonic R when Tails can easily beat him on Knuckles?
What were you gonna say? Yeah.
I was gonna say, I was gonna just say I have a controversial take that All Stars Racing, the first one's the best racing game.
I also say the first one's the best. Yeah.
I like the second one better.
The first one I just think has more charm to it.
Why?
The second one has Danica Patrick.
I think the second one has a good amount of charm in it, and has more characters of players in the second one.
Also, I like the second one's drifting controls and like the announcer. I really like. Like the second one has no announcer. He just like the announcer in big quotes just tells you.
Is Beat the Cat? Yeah.
No, the announcer in the second one just tells you what item you have. The announcer in the first one like makes quips during the race, which I kind of find funny.
I have a glitch in my game. Music stopped.
Where do I go in life right now? I'm at this place where there's like big vines and I can't jump on anything.
Use the other one.
Grappling hook, man.
What do I use for that?
All one.
Oh, I didn't even know I had that.
Yeah. How did you get that far without the grappling hook, man?
I just jumped. I just did really massive jumps.
Dude, that's kind of impressive because the game requires you use the grappling hook.
Nano machines, son.
I told you this game plays like Spider-Man after that. So now you got Spider-Man like techniques you gotta keep in mind.
Oh, the music just stopped on my end too.
Yep, same.
All at the same time.